Good day. My name is Manny Figueredo, and I'm privileged to be the Director of Education for the Hamilton-Wentworth District School Board. Let me begin by honoring the ancestral lands of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe Confederacy and remind us all of the treaty, the covenant, the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt, which reminds us all to honor, to respect the lands and resources and the people of this land in perpetuity. The reason for my message is to highlight a critical week we're entering. It's Bullying Prevention and Awareness Week. As we're living in the context of this pandemic, it is critical for us to really take a close look at the inequities this pandemic are amplifying. The inequities of food disparity, income disparity, the mental health challenges, and the social and racial injustices that are occurring are being so amplified by this pandemic. So what we are witnessing in our community, in our nation, is that this pandemic is creating a greater divide in terms of access to resources, access to funds, and access to voice. My plea is for all adults in our community to continue to challenge and check our own privilege, and to be aware that our students watch very closely, whether in school, whether in the community, wherever they are, what we as adults model, our students will follow. What we say or do or don't do, so too will our youth and our students. Our independent review panel will be sharing their draft recommendations the week of December 7th. They'll be offering 2 virtual town hall sessions and a thought exchange for people to give input and share their thoughts and exchange their thoughts. And that will be available for all, staff, students, and our community. This week is also a critical week because you'll see our children will be engaged in our schools in activities that really highlight the importance of respect, care, equity, and how we need to treat one another, especially during the time of this pandemic. I've been doing a lot of reflecting and learning around our focus, around our equity action plan. And I ask us during this week to pay very close attention to the groups who've been marginalized, racialized, and oppressed historically. We all bring our own lived experiences, but I ask us to look deep inside to really look, what are we observing around anti-Semitism in our community, around Islamophobia? How are Black and people of color been treated today and historically, and the lands that we are speaking from, our Indigenous community, to really honor the lands of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe that we're privileged to be, and to remember the treaties that we collectively agreed to. I look forward to further conversations, and I look forward to the final report from our Bullying Prevention and Intervention Review panel, because we need to be reminded that bullying is about relationships. It's about caring adults. It's about challenging those power imbalances so we can all have a voice and share the resources that we're all entitled to in this country, in our city. Thank you.